Hi, my name is Ailey. Right now I am 12 years old. I'm going to tell you my story, what's happened from here till 6 years ago. We're going to start in the beginning, back when I was 6. When I was 6, I had two brothers. Right now, of course, I have three brothers and two sisters. But this was back when I only had two brothers, and one of them was a baby. When I was 6, didn't fit in with the kids because I had a different type of style. And my parents' style made it even worse. They had an unusual style of parenting, teaching me things, a lot of things. They were very open with stuff. The other parents and kids did not like that. My parents weren't really religious people either. They were, let's just put it, they were in between. They weren't big on it. When I was sick, well, towards the beginning of the year, my parents started going to their room. And I didn't know what they were doing. They just go in there and come out. And it was funny to me because as soon as they came out, her hair would be messed up. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, maybe she likes that hairdo. My mom had a very weird style. So they come in there, feed us, play with us a little, then go back into the room and stay in there all night and all day. A few months later, it got a little bit worse. They'd stay in the room, and they'd feed us, but they no longer played with us. They literally paid no attention to us, except for feeding us. Things were starting to go wrong, and there was people coming over. Okay, the people never messed with me, so I didn't have a problem with them. Well, soon everything went downhill. More people came, and I felt this distance between me and my parents. More people came, less they stopped taking care of us. I had no food, and neither did my brothers and sisters, and my brothers. And at this time, my sister had barely been born. Well, I stopped going to school because I had to take care of them. It's wrong of me to leave them without food, right? So, since we had nothing in the pantry, I started digging out of trash for food because there's nothing in the pantry or in the fridge. And I don't know how to cook the big stuff. So, I just dug out of trash and it kept them fed. No one died. So, I think I was fine. And until I hit first grade. Now, first grade, I had already been taking care of them for so long. I was so distant to the others. In recess, instead of playing and having fun, I was sitting there thinking, okay, what am I gonna feed them tonight? I need to learn how to cook this stuff. Should I jack mom's phone to learn how to cook macaroni? I don't know. I really don't. So that's how I spent my recesses. And instead of learning in class, I would focus on the less important stuff or the more important stuff, like why why was this happening to me, and who were those people? Was this their fault? Okay, so when I got home from school one day, which I hardly ever went, I noticed that there was some my mom and dad, they weren't there. No one was there. Did they forget about me? Typical of them. I went in looking for my brother and sister. They must have took them out to eat. That's nice. So I dug me out some food, looked up how to. My mom left her phone there, so I looked up how to cook macaroni, and then I found it, the wrap. Now, I didn't know what it was at the time. I thought it was a candy wrap. Maybe it was some contact stuff or eyeglass wipes. I don't know. I really don't. So I asked Mom about it, and Mom and Dad were very open, and they told me what it was. It's a little off topic here, but at home, it was literally, aka, instead of home, it was more like school. Except instead of learning ABCs, I was learning, let's just say, the thing that makes babies. Okay, so one night, my mom told me how it works between two men. I was like, why are you telling me this? And she was like, because that's how your dad is. He likes women and men. Okay. And then she asked me, make me some noodles. I'm like, why? She's like, don't get an attitude with me, just make me some noodles. I was like, okay, Mom. That would happen a lot. She'd ask me to make noodles for no reason. And I was like, why? You don't feed me. Why should I feed you? But I still did it. Well, one day, this was towards the beginning of year 2nd grade. Everything was kind of really downhill. I was allowed to watch stuff with. I was allowed to watch PG-18, PG-13, everything. There was no too big. You're too small for this. You're too big for this. Nope. Go ahead, honey. Watch whatever you want. Okay, so I'm sitting here watching, and I got home from school, and sometimes I'd walk from school. Now, if you ever met them, which you probably won't, you probably have, but I'll never tell you their names. Then you'll know that they seem like trustworthy people. Well, I'd walk home a lot, and they'd never admit this, but I'd walk home, feed myself, and then they'd come home and ask me for food after they just went out to eat. And my brother and sisters got to go out to eat, but that's okay. I don't I don't know what to tell you. Except one day I told my mom that I didn't like how she was treating me. And she said, how, hun? And I was like, Mom, I'm starving. She's like, hun, there's nothing wrong with you. You live a perfectly normal life. And at this time, I thought perfectly normal was actually that. So a lot of days, some people would come to the house looking for them. There were these big people that were buff. They looked scary. Big snakes and stuff, and all these tattoos, and they're tattooed all over their face. I like to tell Mom and Dad are at work, or Mom and Dad are going out to eat. They'd leave. So one day, Mom and Dad are in the room, and I answer the door for them. And it's one of the buff guys, and I say, Mom, there's a guy with a snake tattoo. He comes in, he goes into the room. About 2 hours later, he comes out. He's got money, and my mom's got money in her hand. I'm like, is that for groceries? And she's like, no, it's for my cigarettes and beer. I'm like, really? I'm starving over here. I've been digging out a damn trash to eat, while you're over here eating McDonald's and roses. For a moment there, for about like a week, my words actually faded. My mom, she bought me something to eat. But then it stopped, of course. And then finally, I accepted it. Now, throughout my whole life, my house has been a mess. It stunk. Terrible, horrible. Oh my god. You came in there? I'm pretty sure it could have killed a rat. But it was my home, and I thought it was normal. Well, one day, these people come into my house, and they're looking at the plates, and they tell me, go to your grandma's. And my grandma lived across the street, along with my great grandma. They said, go to your grandma's, and I do. And we come, and we're in our pajamas, which is literally what I went to school in. I had the same outfit on each day. Most of the days. And sometimes I'd wear a dress. But if I wore a dress, I'd have to wear that dress for like the rest of the week. One day I tried doing the laundry and dyed all the clothes pink. Yeah. Well, we went to my Nana's house and my Nana told me, you're not going to live with your parents anymore. I'm like, why? She says, because your parents are bad people. And I'm gonna take care of you. Okay, so I go to kindergarten, or I go to second grade. I'm in second grade now. I'm 8. And everyone starts to like me because my clothes are clean. And I actually look normal. I don't have my style on anymore. I have my grandma's style. And my grandma's style is vest, all that stuff. Well, soon, after about 2 weeks with my Nana / grandma, we were taken away from her because my parents decided it'd be better. They let my parents have saying this. That'd be better if I lived with my other grandma, the one that I'm with right now. I was like, okay, fine. I have no problem with her living with my grandma. I love her. So we move over there. I'm gonna say over here. We move over here. And and when we move over here, everyone's so nice to me. They're acting like I'm some alien. I'm like, why? I'm your family. One of my cousins, who was a total, not even gonna say that word, was actually hugged me. I'm like, what? What's going on here? She hugged me. Well, she was still herself, but a hug meant a lot. I felt like I was different. I didn't feel at home. I missed my grandma's. I missed school. Well, after 2 weeks over there, they took me back to school after I got settled in because they didn't want me rushing too fast because of all that I've been through. What does that mean? All that I've been through? I have a normal life. And I'm going back to my mom and dad. Well, I go back, and my teacher, she looks at me differently. She don't look at me like and nods her head in the no. She looks at me with a smile. I'm like, what the? You're acting so different. I thought you hated me. And you're always so nice to me. Now I'm treated normal. What's going on? People are starting to treat me different. They're starting to like me. Whatever that means. I'm not used to it. They start to notice me. Notice I'm not that weird. Notice that I'm human. The year was over. And it was that summer that my grandma told me that I'm not my parent. But then that summer, a lot of stuff went down. Stuff that I'm not going to get into detail into this video. Maybe another one. Long story short, I went back to my parents the next year for 4 weeks. And within those 4 weeks, it was good. Then they dropped us again, disowned us completely, tried to make it like they were the victim, and killed me. It killed me. Because now I'm older and I understand. I understand what's going on. I know what's going on. Now, I understand. So, long story. Now, I'm here. I'll tell you more in my next video. If you like. And subscribe. Please. But I'll tell you more later. And you know what? I feel pretty good talking to something, even if it is a phone. I still feel pretty good. I haven't really let this out to even my family. How I feel. How I am. Well, I hope you like this, and I hope that I've taught you something. Right now, I'm previously adopted by my grandma. I've not seen my youngest brother, who is, I'm not going to give you an age. And I've said some things to my parents to where I'm pretty sure they've definitely disowned me and never want to talk to me ever again. But life is good here. I'm clean, healthy. I've been dealing with some bullying issues, but they're gone now. I'm fed. My house is clean. And I know what normal is. Well, partially normal. Normal doesn't exist. We all know that. But partially normal. I know what that is. Well, till next time. I'm out.